Great to have your company once again. It's September 2016. I'm from astrology.com.au. Dadhichi's my name. And here's the overview for what has been going on and is going to happen during the month of September. Why I say has been going on, because I'd like to take a quick retrospective look at some of the previous comments and commentaries I'd made on the conjunction of Mars and Saturn, which, as you all know, I've been harping on for quite some time. It's not the only aspect that is there, but as I suspected, up till its exact conjunction the other day, it got more and more intense, and then bang, on the day of exact conjunction, we saw the earthquake in Italy, which killed over 290 people, unfortunately. But as I was saying, that conjunction of Mars and Saturn, and if we look at it from a sidereal point of view, that Hindu astrological map, it was in the fixed sign of Scorpio, not Sagittarius. And we often see the earthquakes occurring under the heavy conjunctions, T-squares, oppositions. This was a conjunction of Mars and Saturn. Now, apart from the ramifications on a mundane or political level, I would suspect, as I also said, that these conjunctions are usually very devitalizing, very intense, very draining, very frustrating, to say the least. But the good news, now we've given you the retro, is that this conjunction has passed now, and many of you will start to feel a lot more relaxed about what's happening with respect to your lives. A sense of being able to move forward, if that's perhaps related to your work. Things can happen there. If you've been tied down or obstructed in your relationships, those areas also will start to clear up. And of course, this is a general view. And if you hang around, I'm going to get into the 12 signs and sign by sign give you what I feel is happening for the month. But as a brief overview, I'm just having a look here at the new moon and the full moon this month. The new moon occurring in the sign of Virgo, and of course these are eclipses this month because the new moon and full moon occur on or near the nodal point. So these are going to be very, very significant new and full moons, and these eclipses, especially in the sign of Virgo and the sign of Pisces, have a lot to say about the quality of your work, the way you serve people, and the selfless quality about the way the way you live your life and deal with other people, because these are the signs that relate to those sort of activities. Virgo is, ruled by the natural sign of, it is the natural sign of work, co-workership, quality of work. It also relates to health, vitality, diet, and the 12th sign, the natural 12th sign, is Pisces. So Pisces really has to do with selfless service, really overcoming this need to feel that we have to get something for everything that we do. So for most of us, these are the issues that are going to be, I guess, prodding us from within to improve, number one, the quality of our work, and number two, the quality of the relationships we have and the way we approach others in terms of being more selfless. So, yeah, often people say to me, what do you mean by selfless, Dadhichi? How does that help me? What do I get from that? Well, actually, when you're feeling selfless, it's actually when you're absorbed in, doing things you love, listening to beautiful music, creating a piece of art, cooking, gardening. There's that sense that you're transcending the moment. And believe it or not, when you have a sense of no self, is really when you're happiest. So these eclipses are pointing to this spiritual phenomena, this ideal that the less sense of self equates with a greater sense of happiness. Now, don't take my word for that. Go and have a good run or absorb yourself in a piece of music that you love. Get on the dance floor and do your best dancing, do your best of anything. And it will usually be when you have no real sense of self, when your inhibitions are completely gone and you're not focused on that me. So that's why I'm saying this month the eclipses, these new and full moons, are going to be very, very significant, not just for the signs of Virgo and Pisces, but indeed for all of us. And it's interesting too, because we spend most of our lives working, that sixth house of Virgo should actually be far more pronounced. Not only that, this month, if you take a look at any map of the heavens, you'll see that there are actually 4 planets there. You've got the sun and the moon, of course, with the new moon on the 1st of the month. And then we see Jupiter and Mercury also there in the sign of Virgo. So there's a very powerful conjunction of 4 planets there, giving a lot of weight to that part of the zodiac. Venus has just exited that sign, so there's been a lot of energy from this particular sign of the zodiac relating to the work, the quality of the work, the way we work with other people. So mostly our spiritual endeavours can be enhanced by the way we approach our work during this next month or so. Not just for the month, but we can make breakthroughs in those areas of our lives during this next month and carry that forward into the future to enhance the experience of our lives. So let's get on now with the 12 signs. I don't like to labour too much on the generalities. Let's get down to each of the 12. And I always remind our viewers to stop off at the site astrology.com.au, where you can get a lot more information on what I'm talking about here. I'm just skimming the surface, wanting to whet your appetite, and from that, from the site, you can get much more information that can help you on a more personal level. So hang around, see you in a minute, take care, bye bye.